Alright guys, this particular video when una wan watch so na all about PDP, and if una look my screen very well right now, una go see three crocodiles for my screen, which is Atiku Abubakar wey be their presidential candidate, and Rivers State governor wey they call Wike, and their national chairman wey they call Ayu. And I know say for the past how many months now, gbasgbos dey say PDP wey be like say nobody even know her. We don't know how we want to settle am, you understand? Now make me bring this very video come here, come give my online e-loss, I beg. If una come across this video, make una not forget to drop comments for these three crocodiles when una dey see for my screen, so you understand now. So guys, the saga when they say social media now be say Rivers State governor known as Wike, if they accuse their national chairman, which is Ayu, of fraud. Well, my people, this video now long video will be like say me who am picking. I not go too waste una time, oh. You understand? I just kind of give una highlight, make una take know wetin they play for inside PDP. Well, guys, make una watch this very full video. Meanwhile, I beg make una not fail to share this very video, and make una also subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page, who am picking world news. So I go leave una right now. I go see una for the next update coming out soon. Respect, one love, guys.
But what has he told you regarding the issues between you and the presidential candidate?
That is not your business. What the father told his son, not what the son will come to the public and begin to tell you. That's a private conversation.
Yeah, but
why I said this to you,
yes,
but it shall become public.
Yeah.
And I'm only trying to tell you, there's nothing like that. So you don't go for that to ask me what to discuss again.
Well, there's no harm in
trying. Will you listen to him if tomorrow he calls you and says, PDP has asked me to be an emissary between you and the party?
He will. He's a very respected, reasonable father. Before he advises you, he knows that this is right and this is wrong. Okay. So it's not a question of whether if PDP go and begin to tell him lies, then he will come to him. He won't do that. He will tell PDP, no, this is wrong. So it's not a father that you think that because you've gone to him, that he will just call his son and come and do this. He's a reasonable father. It's one who respects so much in the state. So that is why, have you seen of all the governors, former governors, do you see him being the member of the former governors forum? Do you see him go and stay in Abuja? He's there. For government, do you see him in government house? You don't need to be important by running around people. People respect you, whom you are. Anywhere you are, people will find you. It's not only when you're running around to be attending associations meeting. Some people are relevant by being members of the former government forum. They are not important in their state to deliver votes. So what gives them that recognition is that they are members of the former governors forum. I don't want to be important as a member of former governors forum. I want to be important that in my state, people respect me and I can deliver my votes. And therefore, if PDP wants anything, they have to come to my state and talk to me because they know I'm very important in my state, not because of my voice in the former governor's forum. No, I won't do that.
Your Excellency, that has taken us to the larger politics now. We thought we were going to reserve that for the latter, but now you have taken us there. Is it not curious, therefore, because the news has been there for 3 days or more, that these three eminent leaders of the PDP have been drafted into the Make Peace with Wike project. And you are telling us now that you met with one of them, and there seems to be nothing like that, that is not even aware of such things. Yet, is to the public knowledge that the PDP has put on hold its campaigns because of that.
Like I said, where you get all this information, I do not know.
That's what the PDP says, that they have put their campaigns on hold for these three leaders to be able to meet.
Who said so?
The PDP.
Who spoke in PDP? PDP is not a human being. Who spoke? See, if you are insinuating things, well, we are not aware of something. Nobody has even, the last people I saw, the board of trustees who came here, and I told them, look, you don't want to hear the truth or you want to hear the truth. And they said they want to hear the truth. And when I told them, it was even difficult for them to stand up. There are so many things people do not know. For Christ's sake, what is the problem? That you are a party that wants to take over the reins of governance in the country. We know, Nigerians know, the problems we are facing today. One hallmark of leadership is integrity. If a leader does not have integrity, forget it. Because part of the problem, in fact, the major problem we have in this country today is leadership. And one of the cardinal principles of leadership is a leader must be a man of integrity. A man who will tell people this. A man who will be firm. A man who will be courageous. To do those things that even people find it difficult to do. Right? You are presenting a man, who is the head of the party now, the chairman of the party, who has no integrity. Don't you want to lead the campaign to take the reins of governance? You know me very well. If I tell you to come and see me in Government House by 5 p.m. and you come by 3, they say the governor has traveled overseas. Come on, how will you feel? If he has integrity, he will call you. Don't come. I have an urgent message I have to leave now. That people are asking for our country to understand. We mean what we say. We implement whatever we say. You are bringing referrals to go and interpret the constitution of the party upside down to suit you. We have not had presidential primary election before the chairman of the party said that if the president candidate emerges from his area, he will quit. Which means he knew.
Not if he becomes president.
No, that's not true. Look at the constitution of the party. Section 73C. All political and elective offices must be zoned. And that was why we were clamoring. Let's do this zoning now. The chairmanship was that zoned to the north. They came up. The presidency should not be zoned. Contrary to the provisions of Section 73C. Now you see where we have boxed ourselves in. The two major politicians have now gone to the same zone. And we are saying, listen, let us play the role that everybody, you take. Look, there's one song Igbo people sings, just like, Igbo people, they sing this, they say, Ibirio, Ibiri, Kambirio, Ibirio, Ibiri, Kambirio. Live and let me live. Take and let me take. There will be peace. There will be unity.
Not a good decision.
Exactly.
But if you take everything, that's where you have problems.
Yeah.
What are we contending? Chairman go to the south. President candidate is in the north. What is too big about that? And people are coming to that the constitution says it's only when the president has emerged and the chairman will go there. People who are in London interpreting their own party constitution here, who do not even have any polling unit to vote. You see them, they bring them to channels, they bring them to AIT, they bring them to... I have never seen a thing like this. People who do not even know the polling unit they belong to are those interpreting our own constitution. I have never seen how people that want to win an election. The governor of Rivers State will not be chairman of the party. Or the governor of Rivers State said, look, now that president candidate has gone to the north, chairman go to the south. What is the problem there?
Your Excellency, you know, we enjoyed that a little bit of music and song.
Yes.
But we need to ask you where this dance will lead us. You have maintained the stand, and you have also said that, nobody has reached out.
If you stand for equity, justice and justice. If you stand for equity, fairness and justice, ask yourself that question. That you say, let there be equity. Let there be fairness. Let there be justice. Where would it take it to? This will be done in the right way. Society will move on well. But if you don't want things to be done in the right way, then you are the one causing crisis. And then you don't have leadership skill. You don't have it. This is is the time to show leadership skill.
On whose part now?
On the part of those who are the leaders of the party. Atiku Abubakar is the presidential candidate. He is the one that feels the pain. Why will you tell me at this level I am until when you finish the election? That's when the chairman will. So what's the importance of the chairman? What role again will he play? What role again will he play? If he wins, now listen. Atiku will do election February. He wins. Then they start considering who will be who. He won't wait till May. Decisions would have been taken. Who is there for the South to defend it? You tell me the vice president can. What do you mean by that?
Nigeria is a scam. Hey, nobody believe God though. Everybody not the same.